Greetings and salutations. This is an awkward angle. This is Wolffoetowtech, and I just went with a little inset camera here. Don't pay attention to that too much. It's not going to be of terrible much use. Incidentally, please note that I reset these stars. By the way, that's the barrel mastery level. I've had a few people in the group ask me a few questions about, hey, how do you get so many barrel stars so quickly? And I basically put it down to as this is the video I am making right here. I have the little note up here, and King Scrap Doge really wants the video, and a few other people have mentioned it in the past. So I just happen to have this up. This is Prestige. As I said before, I've hit the Prestige button to reset all my stuff back to Stage 1. However, if you notice, I'm still at level 85, even though I have done 0 merges. That is because there is, down here in the pile of stuff, there is a upgrade that negates the reset on the levels. So I got a bunch of wrenches here, and notice I did not upgrade anything at all. I just hit that. See if the little ad event will play. My internet connection is kind of slow tonight. It literally just because of, say, like the storm outside. Nah, it's probably not going to play. Too many things going on in the background. It's going to take a while. But anyways, my coffee. Yeah, I didn't play through because too much stuff going on. But there's a lot of stuff. You get tires, and you got a whole bunch of other upgrades, and then there's that tells you your percentages, your total boosts. And you go into here, and you got your different scrapyards. I typically just max them all out right off the bat as soon as possible. And as you note that that's where I'm kind of sitting with the stars. But anyways, I've been pretty far. This is each one of those little stars next to that's tied to barrel mastery, as I said before. But I've gotten all the way down to here. You'll see a bunch of. This is where I originally started when I got into barrel mastery, and then I reset and went back to the top. And I got to about here, the one QD for the, I keep missing that. I'm not going to bother with that. And then in here is the global challenges. You hit the 3 little dots down in the bottom corner, and you hit the little globe, and here's the global challenges right here. Of course, I can merge up, but I could always just hold a button, which is also unlocked as you get deeper in. I'll quickly flip through them. And I've had a few of the team members and a few people ask me and announce how far they are in this. And with a few taps, and it's funny enough, I get right to the cat. I landed right there on the gold brick multiplier. And I can still keep going a little bit. It's all jam. So you got the more magnets and all that stuff. And as you notice on the Better Barrels 2, I have a higher capacity on that. That's literally just because, yet again, with the upgrade tree, there's an upgrade in here for boosting up how many of some abilities have. So you hit that and boom. And just keep going, just rank it up. And of course, I'm going to go all the way up to here. I'm going to check my gold scrap total. And then I'm going to hit reset, because that's a part of what I'm doing with the team challenge right here, is I'm prestiging over. And each time I do that, I get a step closer to earning that 300 points. And then I just hold that button to speed up the meter, so it just fills up the screen faster. Hold that button to get all the way up to my barrels, to the easy point in which it slows down. And I just hit the double. I don't know why I did that. There's no point to it unless I merge stuff. Puffy cottons. Landed up there. If I screw around with this enough, I'll get it pretty far up there. So that's the general gist of what's going on with this. I just had someone, as I said before, King Scrap Doge, or King Doge, he'll show up and comment on this video at some point. Particularly requested this, as you can see. In order to write text, there's a little art easel right here. And move that over so I don't hit. You hit that, and then you type in will be posted soon. And then boop. Alright. I don't want to go through too many things here. By the way, this game is actually quite good for its achievements. Oh, if I can get this to work.
Click now to bring home your new truck from Countryside.
If I get that working here. This is my favorite little combo for the global challenges. I'm going to do it right here for this time. This is really great when you want to rack up a ridiculous amount of barrels merged very quickly. I usually save it for when I have merge barrels boost in the team challenges. But since I don't, I'm just gonna, you tap the clock up in the corner, this blue little clock in the corner that's counting down for my ad event, and then you go down to, I have 35 tokens, use fast and kick it into gear, and I'm going to move the camera around to break up the screen. Ghostly ad. Another match 3 game in which you collect characters and upgrade them. Hit the X out, and now you see that there's 2 clocks in the top corner. And there's a combination of auto barrel and merge barrel kicking in. And as you see, that little icon that popped up, that is me earning up a barrel mastery. And that's another barrel mastery. So now, as you see, it's moving along. And you collect up barrel mastery tokens. You spend them on in here. That little blue arrow, up arrow next to the barrels. By the way, if you hit the word barrel, it changes just the orientation. So, just hold that again. And it's merging so I can get more magnets through that. I have a ridiculous amount of magnets, but it's nowhere near the crazy amount I've had once before her, so. And then there's mega tires. Mega tires on mega bats. Yeah, that really moves that along. Usually when you combo the auto merge with the fast barrels, you can usually crank out at least one of these X1s on your own. Easy. And there's another barrel mastery token. And of course I can scooty down. As you can see, that's what I'm working on. And then of course it maxes out, I'll show you, it maxes out at 5. And each level on the barrel mastery is equal to one of those tokens. So you get you get one level, you get one barrel mastery token, you get 3 barrel mastery tokens. There's a bunch of stuff in that. If you tap on the level, that level 90, you can pop up that window and it tells you from the moment in which you tapped it how many more merges until that level's up. As you can see, I've been pretty far. I got into almost to the end before I started screwing around with barrel mastery. And as I said, there's right down here, that's another option you unlock later on, is you just hit the upgrade all and you boop, 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 and you just entire level upgrade. More mega tires. And then there's the scrapyard level 5, which increases your speed. And then, oops, missed the brick at level 2. Reduces cost on stars. Level 3 is increases your magnets. And then wrenches boosts your gold bricks. And as I said, that speeds up your level up. And as you can see there, and then obviously, whenever you prestige, that never resets. This resets, and this is the only one that resets. All the rest do not reset. So once you earn them, you got them. Just like quick scroll. And then that's pretty much it. That's the gisto of this. I don't have too much more to talk about. There isn't too many strategies to roll into this game other than coming up with good observations, like combining, say, your auto barrel with your fast barrels. Incidentally, when you combine fast barrels with something else, those fast barrels goes from a 10 times boost to a 5 times boost in speed. So you lose speed, but it pretty much just auto runs the whole situation for you, so you don't have to worry about that. And you'll notice that the top one is slightly lower number than the bottom one. The top one is the original one in which you started the combination with, and that's the safety device is that Schlot put in to ensure that there's no bots being used in this game. But the top number is the original item that you started the combo with, and the bottom one is the one that you combined into the original. So there's a few different options there. I'll hit that little button, that little blue square in the corner, once it runs out, so you can actually look at that list again. When you earn these tokens here on the team challenges, you gain the ability to change your ad events. It's an older system that predates the global challenges, and the global challenges basically do a better version. Yeah, it's the team challenges, but stronger. But still, it's kind of useful to have the global challenges, which is the team challenge tokens. So, of course, go back to here and hold this button, and I just pushed it up a bit, and just for the heck of it, hit the offline production up. Interestingly enough, so many people confuse the offline production boost as a percentage of the original. It is actually a boost on top of the original. So when you go offline and it just keeps going at the same pace for, I think it's how that works. But anyways, there's also a problem with just leaving your phone open and just letting it sit, because it will no longer, after the meters run out on the ad events, it will stop merging. You will no longer accumulate it through merging. So it's not a terribly good strategy just to leave your phone open. Also, that's also a bad idea because that runs down your phone or tablet, and you're not really. It's not really a good idea to wreck your phone over trying to play this game. I also have a video on this channel of the first scrap game by I can't remember how to pronounce his name. I think I said it like Schlot or something like that. Kind of comes to me as more of a Eastern European name. But okay. I think I pretty much covered all my general bases. If anyone has any more questions, and see, it's gone from the 2 times through the 3 times into the 4, almost up to the 4 times, and I'm down to a minute and 0.1 second of the auto, and then the fast barrels is down to 120. So it's going to cut out very shortly. I'm going to wait till they cut out, wait until the auto barrels cuts out, and then show you that menu again, and where you combined different ad event effects. Because that is quite useful for hyper accelerating yourself through various team challenges and accelerating yourself up through the global challenges quite fast. And as you can, note, you go into here, a small group founded by the owner of Wolffoetowtech Entertainment, YouTube, Gaming, and Media Channel. And you see my icon, and then you see the team here. By the way, this video will be posted on Sunday, and now it's typically the cleanup day for the channel, and I'm going to explain again. The first thing I do on the cleanup day is I go through the channel and I look for the people who like Meganella right here, And yeah, that's a person inactive. The little inactive parentheses behind that is a person who has not been playing for 2 weeks. I usually kick those people out as member status. The second thing, I start from the bottom and go up. I do about like 5, unless it's the end of the month, which then, and I do a few more. And then on the second step through is I go through and I find all the people who are elder status, like Cedra. And if they're inactive, I knock them down to member. Now, if I knock them down to member and they are not active for the week and they're within the 5 people I get to that I'm going to ban or kick out of the group, well, they're going to get kicked out of the group then. I start from the bottom up on that, and I just reset all the people on the elder status that's not active down. So get this clear again. I first go through the list and remove at least 5 people that are member status that are inactive. Then I go through the list and I check for all the people who are member or elite elder status, not elite, elder status, and I downgrade them to member. And then if I have any active elders or any active members that have more than 10 stars, that I can go ahead and upgrade it to elder. The whole elder member thing usually ties into basically the benefit of being an elder in the game is that you can basically put loudmouth people in timeout. And then as for what I do, the elder status is basically a buffer. So like I remove all the people, not all the people, but 5 people up from the bottom of member status that are inactive. So if I run out of members that are inactive, by the time I get up to someone that's an elder that's inactive, I'm not going to remove the elder. I'm just going to downgrade the elder. If the elder is not active in next week, then, well, they're formerly an elder, then I kick them out. If no one else is inactive, no 5 people are inactive before him. Sorry for just the off ramble there. Of course, I kind of missed that.
Click now to bring home your new...
I get a lot of truck commercials. I do get a lot of truck commercials. I got like 2 trucks outside and a smart car. I don't need any more trucks. I'm going to activate this auto, and I'm going to open that menu so you can actually see it, because I can't open that menu yet. I think I could have opened that menu. But then, there you are. I open the menu, there's the 100 brick, the more magnets, the more scrap, the faster barrels, the faster level up, and the more fragments. Now I used the auto merge as the default. Right here is the memo that explains combining fast barrels effect being reduced. But when it comes to auto is great. Just generally, you're using more. If you're using the more scrap or you're using the faster barrels, it's great. Faster level up, okay. Auto is a great combination with that. Faster barrels is a great combination with the 10 times bricks, the more magnets, the more scrap, the faster level up, and more fragments. More fragments, my goodness. You combine faster barrels with more fragments, you can rack up fragments. You can just take one corner and just speed gun tap that corner, that one barrel, boop, and you just keep tapping that spot. It will refresh the barrels fast enough that you're just tapping that spot. You're just tapping that spot. And you basically can do an entire team challenge just with that in no time at all with that combination of setup. So that is a great setup right there for you getting your star fragments for your level ups, on your stars. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. By the way, King Scrap Doge had his birthday recently. I do not know his birthday. He can leave that in the comments below on the video. If he wants to, whatever he wants to say, he can say in the bottom video with this, with the exclusion of being hostile and violent to other people. He can say whatever he wants. I just suggest that he shouldn't. I suggest to anyone who's going to leave a comment in my videos is that you basically could say anything you want, but short of openly declaring violence or any straight on horrible things to be done to other people. Because quite frankly, I'm a free speech kind of person. I don't even care if you leave links to your videos on my videos. I just don't want people starting in horrible fights. Alright. Well, I hope you kinda enjoyed this video. I was kinda rambly as a few times. I typically don't do this kind of thing. This is more of like a stream kind of thing. However, it's not a stream. I don't really particularly care for streams. They tend to be too rambly, with no purpose oftentimes. And I'm already naturally a rambler myself, so yeah. So thank you very much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Please tell me in the comments below if there's any videos on my channel that you do particularly like. Please tell me, or go to those videos and hit like on them and leave a comment on them, okay? If you'd like to see more of something, also leave that in the comments below. Have a wonderful day and see you next time.